Saldanha. Sister Rita was the daughter of Francis Saldanha and Magdalene. She was born on November 30th, 1867 at Bendur. The family was noted as much for its piety as social status. Rita was 20 and when Father Stein founded the company and she was one of the pioneers, we notice her potentialities as she fulfilled her roles as treasurer, reader, and the leader of the Bendur group of sisters. Sister Rita was known for strictness in her way of life, as also in that of her companions. When the company was canonically erected in 1934, Sister Rita was 67, but her age was no deterrent for her to enroll herself into the re-established congregation right at the start. Sister Rita was an exemplary religious to the last, cherishing at the same time an unbounded love for the congregation. She was 72 when she passed away on April 7, 1939 at Bolar on Good Friday. Also, hers was the first death of a member after the canonical erection.
On the occasion of Province Day celebration, I was happy to go through the page of Branch of the Vine, Fruit of the Branch on page 38 to 53. I found golden threads and was filled with curiosity to read further and further about our pioneers' life, mission, and development. True to this title, the Ursuline Franciscan congregation has grown to its adulthood. Many hands have supported and guided our congregation. They are none other than our pioneers. Let's see them one by one. Juliana Carvalho, she followed generously the example of the mentors. Sister Teresa Castellano, she was born as a leader. Sister Caroline Veronica Rosario, she was noted for her simplicity. Sister Luisa Menendez, she was great counselor and advisor to the people. Sister Monica Mascarenas, she was known as a saintly lady. Isabella Theodore, she was religious-minded from her childhood. Mary Dolorosa, she was great support to the company of the group. Rita Saldanha, she was the first flower plucked and offered to the Lord. Pauline Menendez, she was filled with zeal and virtues. Sister Sabina Coelho, she was a widow, joined and made her profession in 1894. Sister Alice Lobo, she was a great teacher. Sister Ursula Tellis, she was a quiet soul. Flora de Souza, she was the proceeding of the book. Serafina Norona, she was a talented woman. Luciana de Souza, she was greatly respected for her dedicated service. So, we can say our pioneers are the conscience of the congregation. Today, they call on us to make the best use of our lives to strive, Lord, with great faith in God. We thank God for inspiring and guiding our pioneers and the
Hello everyone, here I am to brief the life of Sister Monica Mascarenas, one of our pioneer sisters. Success only comes to those who dare to attempt it. Sister Monica Mascarenas was a daring woman. She was born on 21st March 1858 at Shivamogga. Her father was a government official and name was Xavier Mascarenas. Her mother, Anne Montero, a remarkable woman. Monica was blessed with both good health and good looks. By the time she had reached the youth, her life pattern had been already set. That is, a life of prayer, penance, service of the poor. These things all were done in utter simplicity. Generosity in serving and giving are the definition of her life. Her family members were never tired of supporting her, both in material ways or in spiritual ways. Sister Monica Mascarenas was 68 years old when she was pioneering to the place of Varkali. Instead of taking rest at this crucial period of time, she was very enthusiastic and she joined together with Sister Isabel in work of pioneering the mission at Mercari. Their hard work did not stop at household works or at teaching, but it also included cultivation. In the year 1935, she was transferred to Bijay Convent and there she had a time for relaxation and for personal works. In the year 1941, she was, though old, she had given the work of supervising the furnishing work of the new house and the chapel work of Holy Rosary Convent. But still, she was very active in carrying out all the tasks of the house that was newly built. She had a great desire to attend the first Mass at the chapel, but God's will was very different for her life. On October 17, 1946, she breathed her last. Her death was quiet and peaceful. During that time, there was a retreat going on in Holy Rosary Convent, Jaipur. There, in the midst of the retreat preacher and the retreatians, they commended her soul to God. And thus, we have a wonderful person who is interceding for us from heaven in the person of Sister Monica Mascarenhas. Sister Monica Mascarenhas continues to live in the hearts of millions of men and women, thanks to her saintly life.
I am going to speak on Sister Teresa Castellino. Teresa was born on April 21, 1865. The Castellino family was well known in Mangalore and commanded great respect. Her father Constantine and mother Mary Coelho were a God-fearing couple. Teresa was both eager and happy to join the pioneers of the company under the inspiration of Father Urbanstein. Like the other members, she lived at home, but the freedom she enjoyed took an opportunity for her to lead a strictest religious life. In the pursuit of her goal, she did away with the word compromise altogether from her vocabulary. Her looks of being frail and delicate were deceptive. Sister Teresa was also a born leader and she headed the Jaipur group of sisters. When Saint Ursula's was got ready, she was the first to come and settle down there along with her sister Flora Castellino. Along with others, she took up the charge of the school and several other responsibilities of the company. Orderliness was another of her traits. Neat, tidy, clear, she was a perfectionist in all that she did, small or great. The dawn did come in 1934. All eager to return to community life, she pleaded to be allowed to make her first religious vows. Her request was granted and accordingly she made her profession along with the young ladies of the first batch in the short period of her long life allotted to her. She was an inspiring example to all the young members of the newly erected congregation. When death came to her on September 15, 1941, at Bola, she was waiting for the Lord. She was buried in the Cathedral Cemetery, Jaipur. May she rest in peace. Also, may she intercede for all of us. Thank you.